Guys, it's time we talked about the N-word.
Niggers!
No, not that one.
Nazis.
Yup, Nazis. Somehow they've managed to come back from the dead, not for another bad Reich zombie exploitation film, but to be America's sexy new boogeyman. I'm serious. The word's being thrown around now like some electoral blowjob promise from Madonna.
If you vote for Hillary Clinton, I will give you a blowjob. Okay?
Since people are taking this shit seriously, let's humor them and do what they probably didn't do, and look at the definition of the word Nazi. Considering the context of its current usage, and the fact that, I don't know,
Hitler's fucking dead and shit.
Let's assume they're really referring more to fascism than Nazism, or at the very least the harshest extent of definition 2B. Okay, so that's not too far-fetched of a description for a white nationalist alt-righty type such as professional fist kisser Richard Spencer, right? Well, let's check it out. After doing a little digging trying to find some at least half-assed unbiased info on the guy, I ended up resorting to a Wikipedia article, so, oh boy. It appears that Spencer is a highly conservative white nationalist that's preaching about peaceful ethnic cleansing and preventing a deconstruction of European culture. Okay, so basically he's a "oh yeah, we was kings once" kind of guy. Folks, this guy is not a Nazi. In fact, you're giving this dork much undeserved power when you call him that. At best, he's a wannabe Nazi. I also checked out the homepage for the National Policy Institute, which Spencer is the president of. The description on the front is just laughable. NPI is an independent organization dedicated to the heritage, identity, and future of people of European descent in the United States and around the world. NPI hosts regular public events and conferences. We publish books, journals, essays, and blogs. We produce videos and podcasts, all dedicated to the revival and flourishing of our people. Yeah, these nerds sure sound threatening, but hey, when has that ever stopped sloppy skewed news rags to cash in on some outrage and stir up a necessary forced narrative?
On 20th January, Richard Spencer, a prominent figure in the alt-right movement, was punched in the face while giving an interview in Washington. The punch spawned a number of punch a Nazi memes. It could be said that seeing a prominent representative of racist views being punched brings catharsis in a world that appears to be slouching towards Nazism.
Yeah, folks, they seriously ran with this. The Fourth Reich's a coming, and it's all because of Richard Spencer and to some extent Trump. Seriously, they got Trump in this article. Read it for yourself. It's a great comedy.
For many, there's solidarity as people laugh at the awful racist discomfort. For too many, Nazism is viewed as merely another opinion, not an inherent threat. So a punch Nazi is something small to celebrate. In response, others have equated punching a Nazi with Nazism. You are just as bad as they are, is the claim. This is when "we're better than this" is a cover for "this upsets me."
Wow, how insightful, Tariq Moose fuck. So it's not enough that we celebrate assault. Now we should look at any criticism of fighting a bad ideology with violence as a defense of the ideology, huh? Gee, I guess when there aren't enough enemies to fight, you should just pick on more people. So, we've got the gist of this article. We're gonna slide further on down this rabbit hole of retardation, but if you feel I'm misrepresenting this article, check it out for yourself and find out how you shouldn't be civil to anyone you deem a Nazi. We seeing the problem here yet? Recently, Sargon of Akkad livestreamed about how his shitlordship got temporarily banned from Twitter, and this eventually became an open discussion with Dr. Lehman and Jeff Holiday. And who decided to pop up on the stream? Oh, none other than the Italian stallion JonTron.
Hello.
Is that the real Total Biscuit?
That's the real Total Biscuit here.
I would agree that while John definitely put himself out there and proved to be more or less anti-SJW, he honestly wasn't really aligning himself one way or the other, and described himself as a fed-up outside observer. JonTron has quite the following with 3 million subscribers, and while your political views might change your celebrity image, It's usually not a big deal, especially when you go with the accepted narrative in mainstream media. While I'm sure most people were able to be tolerant and let someone that entertains them have his own opinions without collectively resorting to autistic screeching, some intellectual dropouts decided to try out this recently popularized N-word to express their disdain. The worst ones are from Jed Shiteater here.
Unsubbed and unfollowed JonTron. Not only did he give an interview to an alt-right neo-Nazi website, but he also just doesn't get it.
If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me, but I'm guessing he's referring to this Breitbart article here. You know, the one where John says he voted for Obama twice and supported Bernie Sanders. Gee, I can almost smell the ashes of God's chosen people resonating from John's very being. What a Nazi, am I right?
No, okay, this didn't work. I'm gonna take this off now.
Now you may think I'm just shitting on Jed Whittaker here to get my point across, but here's a video for you if you want to get to know old Jed better. Yeah, he's a wonderful person. So let's review. We got people calling those who don't agree with them politically Nazis. We got the media telling us it's okay to violently oppose these Nazis. And if people tell you that's not right, then they're just helping the Nazis win. Yeah, I think we know who the real fascists are here. Well, I hope you learned something today. Or if someone's caught up in this mindset, please try to have a discussion with them and share this video. Until next time.
As a general rule, punching people on the street is bad. But am I going to shed a single tear over Richard Spencer being punched? Absolutely not. The truth is, if somebody had run him over with a lawnmower, I wouldn't have cared. Because he's a piece of shit. And while I do not recommend violence against people, if shitty things happen to shitty people, you know what I usually say? Well, good, fuck him.